Welcome to the boss guide for Asaad, the last boss of the Vortex Pinnacle. This is another healing intensive fight that will test your group's ability to deal with a priority kill target, as well as a couple nasty damage overlaps. There are only a few mechanics to understand, but doing them incorrectly will lead to things falling apart in quick fashion. The first mechanic to understand is Static Cling. The boss will cast Static Cling twice a phase, and all you have to do is not be on the ground when the cast finishes. That is, you must jump right before the boss's cast completes. I've shared below a helpful weak aura that you can use. Being in contact with the ground will cause you to take a burst of nature damage and get a 90% movement slow applied. This is dispellable, but if multiple people are struck with the debuff, you're going to have some major problems. Twice per phase, the boss will summon a Skyfall Nova ad. This ad will pulse AoE damage onto the party and must be killed as quickly as possible. On higher keys, it may be a good idea for players to save DPS for the ads, as the damage they deal can become quickly unhealable. Strategically, the vast majority of damage from this boss comes from the Skyfall Nova, so if necessary, sacrifice damage on the boss to ensure that the ad dies in a reasonable amount of time. The boss will also cast Chain Lightning, which, contrary to its name, is simply an AoE circle applied to a player. Make sure you don't stack multiple people in the circle. This can be difficult for groups with multiple melee. There are a couple nasty overlaps to deal with here. While the ad is pulsing damage, you'll get a Chain Lightning cast on a player, and if the ad is alive long enough, you will also get a Static Cling cast. It's very important that the player targeted with Chain Lightning in this phase uses a personal cooldown, or receives an external from the tank or the healer. It's also crucial that you nail the Static Cling jump, or you could be in danger while the ad is pulsing. Watch here what happens as my group misses a Static Cling jump and also misses an external onto the boomkin. Especially on higher keys, you must be prepared for this, as it is the highest risk moment of the fight. Watch now in real time how we properly deal with the next combination. I use my Spirit Link, the Druid switches briefly to Bear form, and the tank uses Blessing of Sacrifice on him. Do what you can to make sure the player targeted by Chain Lightning is topped. After the phase is over, the boss will slowly draw a triangle on the ground. Simply enter and stay inside the triangle before the lightning storm begins, and you will be completely protected from damage. This is a good time to catch your breath, because once this is over, phase 1 will begin again. The boss's cast sequence is identical every phase. First is Chain Lightning, then summons the Skyfall Nova, then Static Cling, then Chain Lightning. Then he summons the second ad, followed by Chain Lightning and Static Cling. And that's all there is to it. I hope this guide is helpful. As always, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and good luck. Do you think we nuke boss? Yeah, we definitely nuke boss. I feel it. Boss. I have a lot of healing.
Sec.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on tier piece.
Yeet yeet.